Everybody, welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name, and I just defeated Simon in Expedition 33. If you don't know who Simon is, then this is not the video for you. I'm going to give you a spoiler warning. I don't know if there's going to be spoilers, but this is the end of the end of the end game, so there is likely going to be spoilers around, all right? So, if you clicked on this video, I assume you could watch it, but just to be safe, all right? We're going to get into it in 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. So this is probably one of the easiest super bosses I've done in an RPG. Now, I think that could be controversial, as I think people have found it hard, but I think if you fight this boss fairly, it would be very difficult. And in fact, I think it would be insanely difficult to fight this boss in a super fair way. But this boss was not even as hard as, I don't know, there were some random encounters that I found to be more difficult because of my build probably. So we're going to get into exactly my team, what I do, what the strategy is, and then you can actually watch my Simon kill at the end of this if you just want to watch and see how I do it instead of the explanation. Hopefully I put a timestamp in so you could just do that. But let's get into it. So I am using Lune, or Lune, I think it's Lune, Mael, and Monoko. The star is really Monoko. So each of these three characters fill a specific role, although not necessarily exciting. Lune is, look, as far as going over every Lumina, right? Like, I mean, I've got fucking 379. I'm not going to go over every single one of these, all right? It's, take a screenshot if you want to take a look at what I'm using, right? On her, on him, and on her. But here's the general strategy, is to get my speed as high as possible, 3,483 speed here, 4,080 speed here, and 2,736 speed there. So if you look at my character stats, like, right, max luck, max agility. Max luck, max agility, max luck, max agility, and the last stat is just whatever makes them deal more damage, might in her case, defense in his case, and vitality in her case. As for the weapons here, we are all about gradient charges. Everything we're doing is an attempt to get a lot of gradient charges. So we are using, like, the big one, actually, is going to be the able to generate gradient power when they are stunned. So you get 5% every time you hit a stunned character. That makes the very first time getting to 3 points pretty difficult, but after that, it becomes incredibly easy. Charging critical, right? That's the 20% one, but there is one where charging stun, 5% of a gradient charge on hitting the stunned enemy. So Lune is really powerful here because she has Stormcaller. And this basically means when you hit, this will activate even off her turn. Like, this will trigger the crit for her every character's turn, it seems like. So you get an insane amount of charges. When she casts Stormcaller and then she hits and other allies hit, if they're stunned, you get instantly, you'll get up to 3 charges of your gradient in like 3 attacks. Not even 3 turns, but like 3 attacks. Because it triggers so many things. And even if, even before they're stunned, you still get it up really fast. So she's mostly here for Stormcaller to give us a ton of gradient charges. Her second goal, all she's going to do is 2 things in this fight. Stormcaller, which is actually the secondary. It is very important, but it is secondary. Primarily, it just ice lance with greater slow. Keep the enemy as slow as possible. That way we could try to outspeed them. This is a very fast enemy, even with greater slow and these speed numbers. We're not getting double turns, like, ever. We might get, like, 1 or 2 double turns, but even Monoko is not getting 2 turns in a row. So, very fast. So, slow the one enemy down, and then Stormcaller to get your gradient gauge up. This is a build you've probably seen before in another one of my videos. She is just literally... I'm still using the same weapon that I used at the start of the game. All right, critical hits apply burn, basic attack applies burn, and then she's just going to be using the skill burning canvas over and over and over and over again. She's going to be shooting her gun a couple times and then using burning canvas. That's basically her entire build. It does an insane amount of damage. I think at one point we do 11 million damage in 1 attack or something like that with this. So it's very powerful. All right, it's a very good build. I should have a more detailed one going over that specifically already, but she's just dealing damage. That is all she does. And her attacking so much will also help build up the gradient gauge because she has also, right? She has the charging mark, the charging stun, the charging critical. So we're getting all that stuff. We do have cheater on as well. Now, Monoko, he's really the crux. Without him, the rest of the strategy would be pointless. We are using... In his skill tree, we are going to be using his level 3 gradient attack. So in case you don't know what gradient attacks are, you should know. But basically, you build up your gradient gauge. They're like overdrives. You could use a 1 or a 2 or a 3 cost. It goes up to 3 cost. So we are going to be using his 3 cost, 3, every single turn. He has a turn. Well, I mean, every other, he gets 2 turns in a row, but you know what I mean. You know, 1 set of 2 turns, a second set of 2 turns. Every set of turns, he's going to use this. So all we care about is getting our gradient charge back up to 3 as fast as possible, which is very easy to do. And with that, you can use Breakpoint. Extreme single target damage. It's like 1 million, 2 million damage. It's like a lot, but it's not like unbelievable. But fills the target's break bar and then breaks them. When they're broken, they become stunned. So what this does is this perma stuns the boss. We are fast enough where as long as we survive 1 attack to get our gauge up to 3 the first time, we could just stun him and then stun him and then stun him and then stun him and then stun him. And the boss will literally never get a turn. The boss has 2 phases. The first phase, you don't even really need to worry about it. You could just kill it pretty much outright, but you could use this strategy as well. Otherwise, going into the second phase, it could be a little annoying. I didn't even dodge an attack in this boss. I didn't even dodge 1 attack. Okay, I got hit by everything he threw at me. I'm pretty sure. And so she dies, and if she dies, it's really annoying because it turns off her Stormcaller, and then it becomes pretty rough to get the. It becomes a lot harder to get the 3 hits. All right, but to get the 3 charges. But once everyone's alive, you're in the loop. You could keep them slowed, keep using Stormcaller, and then auto-attacking with Lune. You keep using your insanely overpowered Burning Canvas over here, and then you just have this character. All he's going to do is Breakpoint, and then shoot as many bullets as he can, and then auto-attack. And then Breakpoint, shoot as many bullets as he can, auto-attack. And that's the entire thing. The boss literally gets stun-locked, and he cannot take any turns. In fact, I've read that there is, after I beat the boss, I wanted to take a look at basically what other people are doing. I read that there is a mechanic that once he gets down to like 40% life, he will erase your team from existence and send up your backup squad, and you have to finish the fight with your backup squad. I have not experienced that. I've beat this character twice now, and neither time has he ever done that. So I don't know if that's inaccurate or if because he's stunned, it just skips his turn and he can't do it. It's not like a reaction. It's like he has to spend a turn doing it, but he never gets a turn, so you never have to worry about it. So this was super, super easy. And in the video you're about to see, I actually did a relatively bad job because I let Lune die first, and it meant I had to survive a second attack instead of just 1 attack, which is still honestly pretty easily if you put in, you know, the time to learn the attacks. I didn't bother with that. I like overpowering and cheesing mechanics because I like being overpowered. So that is the build. It really does come down to Minoko's level 3 gradient attack, which you get by maxing out his relationship. As far as like the gear and stuff, it's not all that important, right? We're just doing increased damage, None of this stuff really matters. We only have her using this because it has some gradient charges on critical hits, and this is actually a pretty important weapon because you get gradient charges with every critical hit, and Stormcaller is always critting. So you're getting like instantly full once you have this up and you survive your 1 attack and she doesn't die and Minoko doesn't die. Hopefully they kill Mael. Mael is the damage dealer, so she can afford to die because then once we're going, he's an infinite loop of stuck and he can never break out of it. So that's the strategy. You can actually watch it right here, right now. I'll show you my attempt. And after you beat it, you know, figure out for yourself what happens afterwards, what your rewards are. They're pretty cool. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. All right, here we go. Simon mano a mano. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I think our strategy is sound. I'm pretty sure we could do it. I did make a couple little changes from my first attempt. Step 1, Ice Lance. How's the sound? I think it's pretty good. Step 2, Stormcaller, but we don't have enough. So you're just going to, actually, do you get a, when you crit? I think it is. Still, we're all good. Okay, we might have to survive 1 hit. Forgot to do this, sorry. I gotta get into the mojo. I just started playing and wanted to immediately try this, so give me a second here. Bada bing, bada boom. Luckily, this is like the easy one, right? I love what Plat, what about that outfit? What are you talking about? What about the outfit?
Let's spill some ink.
What about the outfit? Yeah, go down to 5. Good hits here, buddy. All right. I need you to Stormcaller. And then you're going to start icing pretty much every turn, I think. Oh, we get another turn right now. We got to do this, though. There we go. Let's go. All right. I don't even think I need to use this, but I think for the sake of demonstration, we should. And now we really want to not kill him. I don't know if the fight resets or not. But we're just going to try to get our charges before killing him.
Your turn to shine.
Yep. Enjoy doing that for the rest of your life. Enjoy doing that for the rest of your life. All right, let's go. Just do it all. That wasn't as much energy back as I was hoping. It's okay, though. You just do this. We're back up to 3, baby. Let's go. And then you smack them. I guess we just do this. I don't know if the fight resets in between. Like, if it's 2 separate fights and all of our shit goes back to 0, or if we get to keep our resources as we're going. We did it, guys. We beat them. Go us. All right, I won't try to spoil this part. Plus, I've seen it before, and it's cool. All right. It looks like we don't keep the gradient charges, but looks like you do keep your energy. Step 1, you gotta Ice Lance him. There's no option here. He is much faster in this mode. And then, ah, man, if only we had a Stormcaller. Oh, that would be nice. I don't think you have any reason to do that. As long as you get a crit, you're fine. Now you, on the other hand, you do got to get that crit, by the way. I do want you to spend all your energy on the second turn here. I wish he was just a little bit faster, but getting auto attacks in with him is very important also because it gives him that rush. I might have included that in the intro already. It's hard to... I haven't recorded the intro yet because I want to make sure this works. So I'll try not to talk too much about the stuff you probably already know about. So we need to get... Actually, we're in a pretty good spot. Well, we are going to have to survive at least 1 attack, though. Which I think we can manage. Can we manage to survive 1 attack against the super boss? Find out next week on Dragon Balls. Still, I mean, that's a pretty good hit. It's not, like, insane, but it's good. You've got to Stormcaller. Oh. And then I think you're going to Ice Lance again. I don't think he's had a turn yet, has he? Yeah, maybe you don't need to Ice Lance yet. Just save your energy and Ice Lance next turn. All right, 1 attack. We have to not die here.
I'll do it.
All right, that's okay. Does she have second chance? I gave her second chance. I don't know if I took it off, though. I did. We are okay. We just breakpoint him. And now he's stunned, so now we get a fuck ton of energy back. Oh, but we let her die. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Okay. We need to revive her. Revive her. I don't know why I said it like that. That missed? We are in a little bit of trouble here. God, we're in trouble. Can we survive a second hit? Or can you... Just get it up yourself, that's what she said. Okay, that's not gonna do any more. Let's go ahead and spend 5 energy, if you can. I think you might be able to get it back. I think we're not going to quite be there. Her dying is the worst. Honestly, Mael dying would have been way better for us. We might have to survive one more attack. Ah, damn it. All right. Definitely not ideal. Oh, I don't know why I left 2. That's just straight up a mistake. Yeah. This character dying's the worst because we need to have the storm collar up to be efficient. I really wish I could make him just a little bit faster. Storm collar makes this so automatic. Like, I actually think we can use our virtuoso stance. I don't think there's a reason to. Why even mess with that shit? Just attack. This guy doesn't have that much HP. He's just difficult. All right, just survive here.
Brace yourselves.
Kill Mael if you can. Just Mael.
Watch out, Minot.
That might be okay. I wish I could have survived one attack. That doesn't matter at all. Like, literally. He goes. Okay, I think we've done it. I think we've done it. Time to hit big? Yeah, you're right. We don't want to hit too big. We need him to be stunned for his turn to come around. I'm pretty sure.
Void, take everything.
Okay. All right, here we go. Breakpoint. He shouldn't even have gotten that one attack that he got. Bop, 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 bop. Look at that. We're already up to 2 gradient charges. We're already almost up to 3 again. That ability is so fucking strong. He's stunned, but he steals all my shields. Oh, no. No longer stunned. Let's go. We're up to 3 gradient charges again. He is still slow. That's actually kind of huge. All right. Now we... Oh, buddy, it's working out so beautifully. It's working out so beautifully right now. Stay slow. Keep Stormcaller up. I don't think that matters if we land those. They made the attacks very easy to do in this game. All right. Breakpoint. Taste Bell. Taste Bell, nerd. Oh my gosh. We're already up to almost 3 again. Who's your god? The burn is not doing anything, which is really funny. Yep. Oh, we're so scared. I actually don't think you have enough to do this twice, so we're gonna... You know what? Let's go ahead and use your Virtuoso Strike. Because I think you get it pretty much all back, right? 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, pretty much.
Void, take everything.
Oh, that's beautiful. That was 11 million damage, huh? Just a casual 11 million, guys. Don't even worry about it. A casual 11 million. Why don't you slow down? Why don't you just slow down? Oh, do we not even need to worry about it? You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna skip our turn.
I can do it.
We're gonna skip. You're gonna skip your turn. This is what the show break point. Look at this. Stun him again. Sorry, nerd.
What lovely feet.
That's the way it goes.
Brace yourselves.
All right. Well, the point is, I got to demonstrate one more time that I didn't get to do anything, right? He literally got to do nothing. You know what? Let's embarrass him even more. Let's embarrass him even more. We will do this. In case we don't kill him somehow here, which we are guaranteed. But you never know. Being guaranteed isn't guaranteed in today's society. Breakpoint. All you have to do is survive one attack, baby. And if you could do that, he's an easy punk. You can see I didn't get the achievement because I beat him already on my Steam Deck, but I switched it up a little bit. All right, no spoilers. Thanks for watching. Oh, bye!